My name is Eli Horn. I'm a San Francisco native and have been a District 11 resident for over 23 years. I'm a candidate for District 11 supervisor. I have a broad range of experience, from running nonprofit agencies that serve the community to chairing the city's Juvenile Justice Commission. I'm passionate and committed to my neighborhood and city and will work tirelessly on behalf of both. Some issues that concern me citywide are the state of our public schools, lack of affordable housing, and public safety, among others. Public safety is a very big concern for the citizens of San Francisco. Though this problem is prevalent primarily in the southeastern sector of the city, it affects the city as a whole, and something must be done immediately to stop the rash of killings, robberies, and gang violence that is going on in the city. I have direct experience in dealing with this issue. I have for years been working with coalitions, agencies, and others to address this issue. We have to find jobs and training programs for disaffected youth and get the police involved in community activities. Not just suppression, but getting out and talking to communities. We need to provide youth job training programs with life skills. For schools, I would like to push for an expansion of after-school programs, especially in schools where test scores are low and students are struggling. We should have more community-based organizations providing services in schools and more tutoring and academic programs. 21st century and after-school learning grants should be a priority for these students. We all know that in San Francisco there is a shortage of affordable housing. I would support any measure that is done in a smart, feasible, and economic manner. I believe it is critical to provide housing for citizens who provide critical services such as police, teachers, etc. In District 11, I want to ensure that there is an active community police presence in the neighborhoods, a real dialogue between neighbors and police where each can voice their concerns about what is going on in the neighborhood. Relationships with the police are critical if we want to ensure that our community is safe. I want to ensure that each block has access to information, services, etc. when it comes to working with the police in our district. I also want to increase the availability of transportation for seniors who have to depend on public transportation or private mobility services to get around. I want to push for the expansion of the Mobility Plus program in District 11, as we have a lot of seniors who rely on this program. I want to make sure that when neighbors ask for speed bumps on their streets or sign a petition for stop signs or other basic services, they are not ignored. I want to bring in new merchants along the Ocean and Geneva corridors. I want to increase foot traffic and revenues among the merchant corridors. In order to do this, we must focus on business retention. I want to push for services for families and youth, such as academics, enrichment, field trips, and other events. These are effective ways to keep youth off the streets between 3:30 and 6:30 p.m. when most negative activity occurs. By providing youth and families with more activities, the neighborhoods will be safer and families will be able to enjoy their community.
SF Votes. The League of Women Voters has joined with your public, educational, and government cable stations to provide the election information you need. SF Votes. Meet the candidates, learn about the city's ballot measures, and find out how you can make your voice heard. SF Votes. Grassroots, independent, complete election coverage you can find nowhere else. Brought to you by the League of Women Voters, Access SF, EATV, and SFGTV.